If you're looking for a Flintstones comic that could definitely be a Flintstones comic that was written in 2016, Flintstones #1, which is out today, is the book you're looking for. Excuse me. So, Flintstones is coming out with like the Hanna-Barbera DC books, Future Quest, Scooby Apocalypse, Wacky Racers, etc. And this is the last one of the 4 to come out. And it's this really witty, really funny, definitely a new take of humor on the Flintstones. And it just does a really good job of kind of like, if you look back on the old cartoon and go, wow, it's kind of messed up how they just make all these animals that talk do these things that, you know, against their will. This kind of addresses that in a way, and it's really funny. Also, there's a vape joke in a Flintstones comic, and I think that's pretty great. The characters are super witty. They really like also introduce some interesting dynamics that a Flintstones cartoon never did, like essentially like different types of cavemen, like Neanderthals, Cro-Mags. Like it's really funny, and just kind of like how the evils of like corporate America is like put into it as well, and of course just like really solid jokes. It's definitely a humor book, just a straight comedy book. There was definitely parts I was reading it and I was chuckling to myself. It's really smart, it's well done, and it's definitely also kind of like in the way of a Flintstones cartoon where every single issue is a new episode. Like, it's not like an ongoing story or anything, it's a one and done. And it really definitely gives definition to the characters. Like each character, you kind of get to know things about them that are of course like new to the Flintstones lore, and you know, of course not like what the backstory was, you know, in the cartoon or anything, but like the way the origins they give, like Fred and all that, are really interesting. Like he's a war vet. It's great. It's fantastic. The art is really solid. A artist who's been drawing comics for I think almost over two decades, Steve Pugh, I believe it is. He actually did some art on the Preacher comic series, which is super cool to see how he did Preacher, and here he is doing Flintstones. Like, that's super diverse and awesome. It's a really witty book. If you're looking for a comedy book this week in releases, Flintstones #1 is the book for you. And it also comes out the same week of Future Quest 2, which we reviewed on the page as well, which is one of my favorite books. Flintstones #1 on sale now. Solid read. If you liked what you just watched, click that button. If you want to subscribe, click right there. But what I meant by that is watch more, subscribe here, done. Yeah, perfect. How was your day? Was it good? That's great. My day was okay. Just around comics all day, so how could I not be? Yeah, I like peanut butter. I like iced coffee. I like air conditioning. And I also don't like it when people complain about how hot it is, but when they come into the store, they're like, oh my god, it's freezing in here. Which one do you hate the less? That's what I thought about a lot today.